Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast. I am your host, John Q and his bitch. And guess who we have in the building today? Also, always, Don Snipes in the building. What up, though, Don?
What up, though? I thought we had some other theme music now. Goddamn.
Yeah. Look,
Okay, my bad.
We got a new engineer tonight, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be holding down. We got Nicole in the building back there, you know what I'm saying?
All right, my bad.
So y'all gotta bear with us.
My bad. Shout out to you, Nicole.
We got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot on our plate, you know what I'm saying? So
I ain't seen you since the award show, so I miss you too, FYI.
Yeah, the Podskers. All right. We have a special guest in the building tonight. Say she's a multi-talented, healer, dancer, actress. Also the vice president of the Detroit Chess Club.
Yay!
Ms. What you say, Ms.
Ms. and Mrs.
CJ Martinez in the building, y'all. Clap that shit up, you know what I'm saying? Say welcome to the GAMG,
Thank
the
you
Big
for
Flex.
having me. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right. So this is the 39th episode of the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast. So, of course, we are sponsored by GAMG Enterprises, LLC. So if you're looking for any kind of personal training, one-on-one training, group training, if you're looking for workout apparel, if you're looking for any kind of health and wellness supplements, say detoxing supplements, vegan and vegetarian, you can hit me up at my not my email, but my website at gamg.shop and also gamg.firstfitness.com, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So get at me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I always got some shit on deck for y'all. All right. So we gonna get it like this. You know, how was y'all strong in? Everybody? You want to start it off?
We're going to let the young lady start it off.
All right.
Your strong in.
How was your strong in?
We don't call it the weekend.
No.
Okay, I like that.
You got to power up.
I like that. My powerful weekend was amazing, as always.
Okay. All right. Did you do any work?
Yeah,
you do some work?
Oh.
You work out?
Dude, spill the beans like a clumsy chef. What the fuck?
Done. So I did a little bit of acting. I went to a couple of events. That was my weekend.
All right. Say. You got something in the can, as far as any kind of like movies or anything? Or?
I do. I always do. Always have something coming up. I have Scripts, which I'm excited about. That's a series. H Block, McGraw Avenue.
All right. Shout it out. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
And Master Dragon, of course. I EP'd that, so I'm excited for that to debut.
All right.
Master Dragon. That sounds like some karate.
It is, yeah.
Karate.
Comedy, martial arts. Yeah, we need that. We need that right
Kung
now.
Fu.
Who, Diesel? Is that
It's Diesel, yeah.
Nice.
Kung Fu.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
All right. So, how was your strong in, cuz?
My strong game was pretty cool. Interesting to say the least. I still been going down that rabbit hole, like, you know, that we left off on last week. So I've been doing a lot of reading. I find comfort in reading, you know, in these moments. So. All right. But other than that, it was great, man. I can't complain.
Okay. All right. Sound like a plan. Guess what I did, y'all?
What's that?
What you do?
I had a motherfucking thing. I didn't do
Sometimes
nothing,
that's
man.
great.
You know
Sometimes.
what I'm saying?
That is doing something.
Yeah, you know, I actually just chilled out, man. You know what I'm saying, with the wife and everything. So, it was a few, you know, like a few little minor things, stuff around the house and all that kind of stuff. But this weekend really was nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did watch the Lions get their ass kicked yesterday. That was kind of terrible. But, you know, it was one coming. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this.
That was terrible.
I'll put it like this. You know, every good team that, you know, everybody's talking about, oh, they can win a Super Bowl. They didn't have a bad loss this year. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers took an L last week to a backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got the Eagles. Shit, they lost to, the Jets, you know, with a backup quarterback. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then who else you got? You got Buffalo. I think they got like 2 losses. And then, Miami, shit, they just lost again yesterday. Got their ass blew out.
How's the dude Jalen Hurts doing? He played for Philly?
Yeah, he played for Philly. He's still doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
Philly,
I'm still proud of the Lions. We're not getting a participation trophy this year.
no, hell no. They 5-2.
I'll take an almost Super Bowl. I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say baby steps. As long as they, they win a division, if they can win a playoff game, something that we haven't seen around here since, like 91? Hey, look, at least that. You know what I'm saying? They owe the people at least that. You know what I'm saying? So,
They playing like they want it. Let's just give them that.
Yeah, they got to make some moves, though. You know what I'm saying? To play with the level of competition. When it gets to the playoffs and stuff like that, you're going to have to make some moves. So I think the trade deadline is maybe next week.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the 31st. Yeah. So
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, look for some moves to be made if they trying to, be in there. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to kick some ass. So, all right, y'all. So look, we gonna go ahead and get into say Q's health tip and then also Don's motivational moment. All right. So today's Q's health tip is about core exercises, okay, and why they are important. So core exercises, they improve your balance and stability. So your core, which is your abs, is the central part of your body. So core exercises train the muscles in your core to work in harmony. Like music, huh? All right, so this leads to a better balance and stability. Stability is important whether you're on the playing field, working out at the gym, doing manual work, or just doing regular activities, all right? So, in fact, most sports and other physical activities depend on stable core muscles. So, maybe start trying to do simple crunches at home, some sit-ups. Planks are a great exercise overall for your abs. So, that's my health tip for this.
I think working out on the core, too, is good for a lot of seasoned and senior people, too.
Definitely.
I read something where, once... there was this study done, and a lot of Westerners, when they reach, the age of 65, some of them can't even bend over and tie their shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that brought me into how they were talking about single leg strength is more important than, double leg strength.
Yeah.
And the importance, and I thought about all the times where I saw the Asian people doing like Tai Chi and all that kind of stuff, where they're doing simple movements with their body, but they're actually working on their flexibility. They're working on their core, and they're just working on their overall strength. Yeah. And I was telling Aunt Joan about that. I'm like, look, you're 74. I'm like, and you can't sit around and watch fucking Steve Harvey all fucking day.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get the fuck up. So she got her little rolling wheel.
Okay.
She like to, do her little rolling wheel.
The rolling wheel is tough too.
Hell yeah.
You know what? She's 74 and she try to at least do 10 of them a day.
Hey,
you know
look.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? If you can get to the wheel,
yeah,
you can pretty much do everything as far as your abs. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? That wheel will kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Everybody at home, hey, start getting to some, say, core exercises as often as possible. You can pretty much work them out every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think people kind of mistake those for sit-ups, but it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is.
So,
yeah. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into Don's motivational moment. What you got for us today, Don?
You know what? I don't necessarily think I think for the rest of the year, we're going to close the year out with a follow-up to, what we talked about last week. And it pertains to asking yourself the right questions. So I guess the moment today, I was riding in the car and I was thinking about affliction. And I remember when I was younger, I had heard from a guy once. He was like, most of the wounds that we have, they're self-afflicted wounds. And that brought me into the question of, are we conscious of our own self-abuse?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that took me down the rabbit hole of just doing a little studying when I got home. But pretty much self-abuse oftentimes starts with self-rejection. And self-rejection often kind of starts from, just not really, loving yourself.
Yeah.
And those things together, can just, be a catalyst for a bunch of fuckery that will, show us ugly head, when we become adults. And again, I remember having a conversation with my girls and asking them, do they have a positive self-image of themselves? And I actually want to kind of further that, as they grow and, grow into, becoming women, But again, I feel as though the question that, we need to ask ourselves is, are we self-abusive? Many of us suffer from things because we don't even realize, we've just been taught things that we probably need to unlearn, because again, they do nothing but add to our self-abuse. Yeah. And one of the, and I'll leave it with this, one of the interesting things that I learned, and this is actually in the book by Miguel Ruiz, The Four Agreements.
Oh, yes.
He talked about justice and injustice, right? And this is something that I don't think a lot of people think about. He said justice is when a person does something, they're punished for it once. But most humans, what we do is someone will do something and we punish them over and over and over and over again. Yeah. And that right there leads to suffering, and it is actually injustice. Yeah. Okay? So then I thought about it, and it's just like, where do we get that from? And it's actually a learned behavior to punish someone over and over and over again for something that they did one time. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then I thought about, I just took a moment to reflect, in my own life, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, have I done that to someone, or have I done that to myself? Yeah. Because that's the biggest thing,
It's like speaking about, say, forgiveness. The biggest part of forgiveness is you have to forgive yourself before you can even think about forgiving somebody. Absolutely.
So again, I think a good question to ask yourself is, are you self-abusive? And in what way? If the answer is yes, what way do you abuse yourself? And that's a question to ask. It's something that, you can honor yourself with asking. It's not a bad thing. You can actually honor yourself in asking yourself the right questions.
Yeah. All right.
Am I allowed to
go for it?
Speak of that? Okay, great.
Definitely.
So I teach this to my kids, and 3 of the greatest gestures that we have control over for self-love is discipline. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Establishing discipline with yourself and the habits therein. And then second is boundaries. Boundaries are great because they help to protect you. You can establish safe boundaries. And the third, you can appreciate this, is eating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The simple gesture of choosing quality things to eat is one of the greatest gestures of self-love that we have control over in our daily lives.
Yeah. Along with what you take in as far as what you're reading, what you're watching, and everything. So
music,
as far as consumption, music and everything. So definitely. All right, that's a hell of it. All right, y'all. Hey, that's all right. I feel motivated. I hope y'all doing shit out there. You know what I mean? Get out here and go lift some weights or something.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great job. All right. So right before the interview that we're gonna have with our guests, okay, we have a little video we're gonna go ahead and get to real quick, and also, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this sponsor in real quick, okay? Both of them. Say the interview today is going to be sponsored by APE, which is All Problems Eliminated. Okay, so if you're looking for any kind of home repair, any plumbing, any painting, any kind of construction that you need done to your home, make sure you give, say, BT and T a call at area code 623-223-3943. And then this segment is also, sponsored by TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. So, of course, if you're looking for any kind of printing, as far as shirts, license plates, glasses, anything of that nature. And also if you're looking for any kind of, sweets, like sweet velvet cake and lemon meringue cakes and stuff like that. They have it all. So make sure you give, say, Tim a call.
Do you eat that kind of shit?
Sometimes I do, yeah. Hey, listen.
Usually it's the lemon meringue pie. You like, yeah.
Well, me not personally say the lemon and meringue pie, but yeah, no, I'm like a chocolate person myself. You know what I mean? So, but you know,
but they do it all. I got you.
No, they do it all. So if you need any help far as a design or your logo or anything like that, anything to deal with any kind of, to say, design and printing, make sure you give Tim a call at area code 563-650-9444, and then he can be reached at his email at timwilliams1130@yahoo.com. All right, now we'll go ahead and get into the video.
I gotta holler at Cuz, ask him, is that logo kid friendly with the ape taking the shit?
My name is Kevin Fight, and I am Detroit. I started the chess club, it was years ago. I was at Detroit Duffield, and I was a math teacher there. And there was no rhyme or reason. I just asked the kids who knew how to play chess. And a couple students admitted that they knew how to play. And I started with just those 2 students. From there, it just grew.
We travel out of tournaments like in Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, San Diego, California, Dallas, Texas. It builds you up to want to travel a lot when you play chess. You get to meet new different people. You get to go to places that you've never been to. You get to actually travel around. It's been a fun experience for me.
I go to chess because it's fun for me and my family members. I get to hang out with my friends, play chess, study, and go to tournaments.
The Detroit City Chess Club is a Metro Detroit-based chess team that has grown over the past 15 years. I've been involved as a parent volunteer for those years. I help to organize chess tournaments, coordinate parents for traveling to compete nationally. The chess team has grown over the years. We have done phenomenal things. I think it's great because it gives the kids an opportunity to get outside of the county lines and to see a different world.
I've been playing chess for over 40 years, not competitively, but just playing. And I've been coaching chess for about 17 or 18 years. It's important for the kids in the city to be exposed to chess because it's an intellectual sport. And Detroit gets a bad rap on a lot of things, especially when it comes to our children.
Coach Fight, he's a wonderful man. He's always trying to help somebody. He's very generous, and especially to deal with us kids, he put up with a lot, and he's just a wonderful man.
So character is paramount over everything. We're very proud of our children and our chess team, and they're very proud to be a part of it.
So we're here every Friday night from 4 to 8 p.m. It's the Detroit City Chess Club. We welcome all. It's free. And it's a wonderful safe haven for kids to come and play in a beautiful venue like the DIA.
All right.
Yay, my village.
There you go. So welcome again to the GAMG, the Big Flexx Strong Cast, and explain to the people who we are, Ms. CJ Martinez.
About the organization, or?
Well, I'll say you, the organization. Of course, I want to get the whole everything about the chess.
Let's let her answer however she want to answer.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
open-ended questions like a lawyer would ask. Who are you?
Who are you? All right. So when you think of Detroit, you tend to think, people will think of Motown music, or they'll think of sports, Bad Boys, the Lions, or they'll think of cars, automotive. Yeah. So I am here representing a village, 20 years for youth brain power.
There we go. Clap that shit up.
Thank you.
That's a major flex right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All right.
And we've grown our chess organization over the years with multiple schools. We started with one.
Okay.
Coach Kevin Fight, and you saw in the video, the founder.
Yeah.
Very passionate, the most consistent, socially responsible, involved person that I know. Okay. And I love seeing what chess does for our inner city kids. It's so important. So we were losing music and art in our school systems, right? But you need that balance of both left and right brain. And fortunately, chess gives you both. There's creative side and there's an analytical side. And we've seen wonders with our grades and our social skills. And of course, we are a village. We have a very strong parental and sponsorship support with our program over the years. So I'm super happy. It's my passion work.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
The age range is between what?
So we try to start, it depends. My daughter started when she was 5, so it depends on the child. But our sweet spot is right at about 7 years old, second grade, where we can capture their attention. And you kind of have to feel the child out. And a lot of the siblings of our players play earlier because they see their older sibling playing.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, do you think this is very, very helpful when it comes to like critical thinking? You know what I'm saying for youngsters.
Not only that, one of the benefits that it has is that it breaks barriers. So chess does not respect of social dynamics of finances, gender, race, and so when our children travel to play, they play adults, they play persons that don't look like them. And that's what I love. But as far as critical thinking, of course, then chess is you're thinking 4, 5, 7 moves ahead.
Now, how long have you been playing chess, right?
So I don't play a lot, but my trash talking game is so on point.
So you started as a youth also?
I did not. My brothers played. My sister and I, Marshall Montgomery. We didn't learn how to play, but our brothers played. But as an adult, my son started playing first, and then my daughter. And then being involved with the chess organization, I just had to learn.
All right. Yeah, because I tried when I was younger, and I never went back. Only like checkers or something.
I think you'd like it now, though.
I probably would, because my uncle used to have us playing a game. I don't know if you ever played this game called Abalone. And
I remember.
With the marbles and stuff like that. So it's like you kind of like got an angle, and then you got to get so many off of the board, and it's like it gets real active real quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a pretty good
How about Othello? Game. Did you ever play Othello?
I never played that.
How about you?
Yeah, I never played.
Never heard of it.
Othello? No. It's similar to that. So they're black and white. And you have to kind of flank your opponent, and then you turn over the tiles. You'd like that too.
So that kind of sounds like Abalone. Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
I think that something that stood out to me with what you just said, and when I think about chess, when you think about a lot of other sports, tennis, golf, they can be extremely expensive to get into. And to me, when you think about chess, like you just said, the mental aspect, along with being creative, is one thing, but it doesn't cost too much. No. And it can be something that the children can be highly respected in, so I feel like the value of playing chess is really up there with people, or children learning that at a really, really early age.
Yeah.
So day to day, it doesn't cost a lot, gratefully. But when we travel, that's where my role kicks in. But I love that it is a skill that they can roll up a game. We've had kids play at the barbershop. Maybe at the nursing home. And that's but to your point, that's exactly right. And there is a physical aspect, using that brain gives you the stamina. Some of our players have to sit and play. My daughter played 3 8-hour games. So having the mental stamina, take that physical kicks in. So
no, that's wonderful. That's right. I've heard stories, and I don't know, I need to fact check this, but I remember hearing once that that people that show up to like the I don't know, is it like the Grandmaster tournaments, and they play for so long, they can actually collect Social Security from it or something. I'm not sure how that works, but I've heard that. Like, basically, chess is something that if you play and like rack up so many tournaments,
so keep going is what you're saying.
Okay.
So there are people, we know tons of people that make a living off of chess. So of course your Grandmasters, they get sponsors and living millions.
Gotcha.
But now with Twitch and YouTube, they have channels. So the channels are raking in money. They get sponsorships. They
And Twitch, you said that's where like the kids are like
They
kind
play.
of watching them play live against each other. That's dope. Yeah.
So you
that's really dope.
so you said the winner is called a grandmaster?
No. I'm I think so, but what I'm saying to you is, let's say you are a professional chess player. That yes, after you played for so long and
So many
racked up
matches and stuff like that.
yeah,
Okay.
like you can actually collect some Social Security from it. I got to fact check that.
Okay.
But I have
All right.
heard people talk about it.
All right.
I need to look this up.
Say if y'all got
Keep
any,
going,
I'm about to say if y'all got any answers, y'all can always call us and let us know too at area code 313-266-2811.
Sorry.
Right. Call on in. All right. So, also, say along with playing chess, you say you traveling a lot. Where are some of the places that they have traveled to so far?
So we've traveled East Coast, West Coast, and we have I wish I had it in front of me, but we've gone all over the United States, especially over the years. But we go to junior high, elementary, and high school nationals. Okay. And the kids can play up. So sometimes the elementary age kids will play at the high school level.
Oh, wow.
Because our kids are just that boss.
Wow. Okay.
And we also qualified the last 2 years in the international. So we had a player, Sharice Woods, shout out to Sharice.
All right, yeah, clap that shit up.
Yeah.
Clap it on up. Yeah, we use them claps a lot up here.
I like that. I'll set you up. So she traveled to India with her mom, and then she also went to Greece. So that was exciting, being in an international chess team.
Okay.
And represented in the world. So
all right.
Sounds
That's dope. That's dope. So, of course, we'll ask you and stuff like that to you give out the information for if anybody is interested in having any kids and stuff like that want to get involved.
Yeah. So as the promo mentioned, we are at the DIA every Friday. We were at the Monroe Midway this summer on Saturdays, and that was kind of nice because it's outdoor and kind of strolling. Yeah, where they have the skating, they have they have everything there, which is really awesome. So we were there, and that was a nice feature for us for the summer. And then on Fridays at the DIA, we've been there for 20 years.
Okay.
Shout out to the DIA. We love you.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for
That's
hosting.
a dope sponsorship right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just opening the doors. And
definitely.
One thing I learned from Carlos Neilbach, from Detroit, and he's like a I don't want to say a blacksmith, but he definitely knows how to reconfigure metal. I can't think of the name of it right now, but he said art expands the mind.
Yeah.
And to be able to play chess inside the DIA, that's actually pretty dope. Yeah.
So with all this, say this brain power and stuff like that, that it accumulates and stuff like that. Okay, let's speak about, say, being a healer. So I see that you're a healer, right? So is this part of the recovery part of playing chess? You being a healer.
So
explain.
That's the spiritual side. So I think that we all, have a spiritual side to us, and that's an everlasting, evolving space. But I am a healer of sorts.
It's like mental. Spiritual,
so energy
physical.
Healing work, things like that. So yeah.
Okay, so stuff like
Reiki.
Okay. All right, and chakras and all that.
Chakras,
all
of that.
All right.
What
I'm healing you guys out there now. I'm just joking.
Oh no. So no, I mean because it's
So I started. My spiritual. I've always been spiritual. I've always been. Religious and spiritual, but when I lost my parents, I lost my parents about almost 9 years ago now, and from that experience, I craved to know, well, what next? And I kept having these experiences where I felt their presence, or I felt like they were reaching out to me. I've had my phone FaceTime me with my mom. I've had that happen twice this year.
That's your mom. That's,
right.
Yeah,
and then I tried a number back, and it's a non-working number. I'm like, okay. So it has...
here.
Right. I feel the energy, and I'm so grateful for that. But that exploration has just been a wonderful journey, just looking at life and looking at our purpose and how we're all connected. It has definitely softened my spirit with giving others grace.
Okay.
And that valuing other people and having their life experiences.
Okay. So what would be probably, I would say, the most significant Well, no, I'm not gonna say significant. I'll say most important thing that you like if you're having a conversation with somebody and say they experience any kind of like say trauma or anything, or like what Donald was speaking about say earlier, like almost like self-sabotaging, you know, or self-doubt and stuff like that, and they, somebody that need to heal from that. What would you what would be say a little bit of say advice? I would say
so taking some time to just honor the space. So we have good days, we have bad days, we have good experiences, bad experiences, and the body really tracks trauma. So sometimes we need to physically let it out. So our body will cry, our body will shiver and shake from trauma. And there are exercises, TRE, trauma release exercises that you can do to release the trauma from your body.
Okay.
There are also, of course, meditation methods where you can relax yourself and kind of address it. A lot of people who get anxiety or panic attacks, and I'm guilty of it too. If I notice that, I will take a beat and take some alone time, address it, recognize what's going on with me, do a check-in, do a body scan of myself, and then address it from there. But we all have it in our lives on the way here. It could be traffic, right? Yeah. It could be life experiences or anniversaries.
You say traffic road rage, like get the fuck out of my way.
Right. No, I don't do that. I don't fool with folks in traffic.
Right. Okay.
And a hug. Touch is really important.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I've seen a few articles where we always speaking about say sleeping, what they say sleeping with somebody, cuddling and spooning and being naked and shit is very very healing. Actually, you know what I'm saying? It's good for good.
Helps you fall asleep faster.
Or get a weighted blanket.
It allows you to connect. The belly button. There's a lot of power in the belly button. So when you hug somebody belly to belly, there's a lot of power in that, believe it or not.
So I like this.
Not that I want to, and not that I want to go, not that I want to go down that rabbit hole, but and that's something that I notice here, believe it or not, and we could talk about this another time, but a lot of black men, we don't really know what affection is, believe it or not.
That's deep down.
That's true.
And I'm even saying affection from man to man. It's kind of sad. And this go back to the conversation that I was sharing with you guys before we started the show. There is a lot of power in when parents teach their children how to love. Early on, it becomes a part of their belief system. And unfortunately, if we have been taught certain things are love and certain things aren't love, and they become a part of our belief system, we struggle when we get older. There are a lot of young men out there who, they've probably never been hugged by a man their entire life. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And young ladies as well. I was sitting one day and I was thinking about how I have heard women who have, went through trauma, and you know what? I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm gonna have a vulnerable moment. I was having a hard time when my youngest daughter reached a certain age, because I was always very affectionate, with both my girls, and some women, after a young lady reaches a certain age, is just like, yo, you can't go sit on daddy's lap anymore. Daddy can't kiss on you anymore. I never saw anything wrong with it. Nothing ever crossed my mind other than me sharing that love for my child. And I think that because of some people's experiences, we taint, our children with certain ideas that maybe don't even need to come into play. You understand what I'm saying? And I take that experience and then I correlate that to an experience I had with my nephew once. My oldest nephew, he was having a rough time at some point in his life, as all teenagers do. And I came over to talk to him, and something said, yo, Don, just give him a hug right now. And I'll never forget, I gave him a hug and he just started crying. And I realized in that moment. And what made me even think about this, I saw a video recently there's this video going viral where this guy is yelling at this son, is sitting on the couch because the son was disrespecting the mom and he's really going at him. All right. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes you might not have to whoop on your kid's ass. All right. But I will say this. That's the easy shit to do. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that we have to find more constructive ways to love on our children. We can still reprimand them, but I think that, you know, that's the easy shit. They gonna see that shit their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, in that instance, when I hugged my nephew, you know, that was a moment where I was able to share, like, hey, listen, I'm upset and I know you did A, B, and C, but I still love you. I'm going to love you through this moment right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shun you or punish you or just say, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Because you made this decision or choice that may not have been in the best interest of yourself or you know, your family at the time. But I'm going to love you through this moment. Yeah. And I think that for a lot of us men, if we learn that at a much earlier age, we're not only able to love on each other when we need it, but we're able to share that and project that onto our family, our spouses, our partners, and our children just the same. But we got to learn that shit. You can't give something that you don't have. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us, we love.
You say trying to.
But I'm saying being able to share something and give someone that energy that they may need in that moment if we don't even possess that energy.
Well, you said that at the beginning of the show too, which kind of ties to what you're saying now, because you talked about when you do a mistake, how much you beat yourself up. And that hug may have eased because I'm not sure what he did, right? But in that moment, just having that counsel and just that comforting hug may have helped to ease his guilt that he was going through. So that's good. And kudos to you for that.
All right, clap that shit up. Clap it on up.
Shout out to all my nephews, Dylan, Devin, Dion. Love you guys, man.
Yay.
Shout out little cousins. Y'all ain't little no more, but you know.
I love y'all too. I don't know y'all. I love y'all.
So we gonna get into the other aspect, you know, another little aspect as far as the performing arts. As far as like you say, you know, you're also a dancer and an actress.
Yes.
Say, explain some of your journeys when it comes to say dancing and acting.
Okay, so I've always danced, even as a kid. I started ballroom dancing. Started with salsa. I probably danced that the longest, but I ventured out into other styles of dance: Latin hustle, cha-cha, bachata, kizomba. You're not rattling off.
I like when Kat talk about dance. You know, people. It's a lot of people that they say when I talk about food, I make it just sound good and sexy. When Kat talk, she's the first person that I actually we were having a conversation one day, and you shared with me about the cruise, the dance.
Oh
cruise.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, damn, that shit
like
dope.
Like how they be doing like the
was dancing.
They be having like a comedy cruise. Dance cruise.
She said this one was just straight dance.
It was.
So I got a cousin of mine, Donna. She's into dancing like that.
Is she here?
She's actually in North Carolina, but she was just up here for my mom's birthday and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah, dancing.
But when she was up here too, they had like a dance get together and stuff like that with people from out of town up here too at the same time.
They know where to link up now.
Yeah, they do. They be some everywhere.
Because I travel for dance too. I love it, and it's just as what I like. What were you gonna say?
No. Go ahead. I want you to finish it because I just want to add one little aspect.
No, go ahead. I'll remember. Go ahead.
No. Okay. So listen, and this go back to kind of what I was saying earlier, right? Vibe with me for a moment. A lot of us men, we need to learn how to dance, but dig, right? When we younger and we start doing certain things, sometimes, you know, certain parents, they be like, look, don't do that because that look gay. I'm about to have this is another vulnerable moment. And then it's just like, then we fucking damn near 50 and we don't know how to do nothing. Because when we and then here go the thing, right? Because I'm gonna add this flip side to it. The same motherfuckers that is tell us like don't do that, that's gay. When they go to the Caribbean and the motherfuckers look, hold on, they be doing all of this. They be, oh yeah, girl, oh my god, yeah, oh I had fun. You hear me? Yeah. When they go to anywhere in the DR and all of that, or they go somewhere in Mexico and the dudes salsa dancing with them, it ain't gay then.
No, hell no.
That is exotic.
It's exactly.
There you go.
But when we doing it, hey, don't you do that shit.
Yeah.
That shit look gay. Don't be doing all of that. And I'm having a vulnerable moment because I was literally having this conversation today. I'm like, when we were younger, it felt good to dance. Hey, I thought MC Hammer was that guy.
Yeah.
Man, look, when I was a kid, first time that I was actually like in public, like, you know, like dancing and stuff, we went to the Bahamas. So this when break dancing was fairly new. So we was outside, you know, me and my brothers and stuff like that. We was break dancing and stuff like that. And later on and stuff, people was walking up to me and my brother giving us money, and my mom's wasn't there when she, you know, to see us dance and stuff. So she like, why the hell is people walking up to y'all giving y'all money? So we had to tell, like, they was break dancing and stuff like that. People was enjoying it. So like dancing has always been a major part in our culture. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But like you said, hey, you got now is a lot of stigma. You know what I'm saying when it comes to.
And listen, you ready? And I'm gonna say this because I just want to say, stigma on us as black men. I've seen some videos online where a dude might be dancing with another chick and maybe they look like a couple or something. And all the comments on the only dudes dancing like that gay.
Nah.
Him,
and it's like, no, they be sitting up there throwing her all up in the air. Yeah, they be like they throwing her all up in the air. It's like, dude, you can't even lift weights or nothing. Like, let alone.
But that's sexy and masculine. Why is that sexy and masculine when we Zumba?
You know what I'm saying?
Doing all that
I gotta take Don. That's my homework. I'm gonna take y'all there.
Man,
you bring your wife, I'm gonna take Don. But you know, real dancers, true diehard dancers, men dance with men, women dance with women, and it's not considered gay or because you have to learn how to lead and follow, and sometimes you have to humble yourself as a leader, as a male, and follow to know the sensing. Oh, I need this type of pressure. I need this type of signaling. And so it's very common, and it's not considered gay for same sex. They're very comfortable with themselves because most dancers are passionate about the skill and learning the skill and being able to.
I'm glad you clearing this up because you a dancer. But I'm just saying, right, in all honesty, you hearing what we both saying, right? A lot of us men experience that. You understand what I'm saying? When we younger, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying it becomes ingrained in us. Then you get older and you out with your lady and she out there dancing with all the other motherfuckers. You like, I don't even know that shit. You know
look, now the only thing that a lot of people would say this doesn't say represent, say, you know, the Rainbow Party. You know what I'm saying? I would say it like that is like somebody like, say, a Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? When he's dancing and doing this thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, that's Chris, that's breezy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like,
shit, he doing it on that shit.
But
that's
you know
all I'm getting. I don't want to ruin my. It's a lot of stigma. You know what? I want to dance too. Shit, I need to. No, I want to.
I'm gonna take
go out there and peacock.
I told him I'm gonna take him. So my favorite newest dance that I'm really proud about is called Kizomba. Not to be confused with Zumba, which is dance for working out. Kizomba it originates from Angola, Africa. It is a partner dance. It's extremely close. And what I love about it is the sensing. So there's no set cadence to it. You know, most dances have a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. They have a cadence to it. Kizomba, you really relax as the follower, and you have to sense the movement of the leader. And it's just a beautiful, flowy dance. And for it to come from Africa, Angola.
So it sounds like some nose to nose, like.
It's not that close, but it is very, it's very cheek to cheek. And it's not sensual when you're doing it. It's more. I've taken workshops. I've traveled, taken lessons for it, and we've had micro movements where you just hug, and it's healing. It's very. And couples go, and it's you know, respected and it's understood. It's just a dance. And that's my. Kizomba has my heart. I just love it. It feels like healing. I'm gonna take you down. And your nephews.
To know that they probably like that shit. But listen,
right.
To know that it's from Angola, I think is the dopest part, because I think for a lot of us, we sometimes when we see certain dances, like I said, the first time I saw it, and actually I pronounced it, I was calling it Kizomba, but you saying it's Kizomba.
Kizomba, K-I.
Gotcha. The first time I saw it, I actually thought it was more of a Latin American or Central American kind of based dance. But when you told me it was from Africa, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it originated in Africa.
Yeah.
And it traveled, you know, Portugal and all over Cape Verde. I mean, it traveled its way around. And
nice. Yeah.
I'm super proud.
You know what? That's dope, man. That's dope. Shout out to
look, so
Henri.
I do
Henri
have a
was the first
chance.
cat that brought up the Kizumba.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because shout out to Henri.
Right.
I'm gonna upload the evidence, ladies.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then also say, as far as like, when did you begin, say,
acting?
Acting.
So I started acting on the East Coast in Maryland first. I did theater, and then I moved here to Michigan in like 2000.
Okay. And that's where you're originally from?
I'm from here. No, I'm from Michigan.
Okay.
Mustang. I'm from right here.
Okay.
But I, of course, grew up, traveled, and got married, and moved away. But came back. But I started in theater first, and then I moved back to Michigan. My sister, Marshall Montgomery Favors, was heavily into film.
Okay.
And I started getting film theater roles. Back then, you remember this, it was mostly stage plays. I've done stage play with Don.
Okay.
We were in Boss Lady together.
All right.
You actually played, my baby daddy. I just realized that.
Man, baby daddy.
She played like this drug addict. Like it was all like,
man.
Like remember Halle Berry when she was fucked up in that one movie?
Man.
Why you bringing up old stuff, Don?
So they had you on. To play smoking crack.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, it was my insulin.
She was
my insulin. I don't know no crack that look like insulin. No.
She played a real rough role in that. I remember that.
I did.
It was wild. And I played. Yeah, it was wild.
And Don gave me some direction in that, which is cool because,
that's what he do.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Don always cared.
All right.
So back then we didn't have as many films, but now, the ramp up, Detroit is the center. I was going to say Mecca, but I'm going to be respectful for today.
Yeah.
The center.
No, put it on out there. We on a big flex. Flex that shit on out.
Big center.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The independent film industry, and people are moving here. People are just rolling out films.
To say that too, Kat.
Say it again?
I think it's okay to say that, and I'm gonna tell you
the Mecca.
why.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's have this talk. Let's have this talk.
They putting out. Y'all putting out movies like Master P was putting out fucking.
He's talking about the Mecca comment.
Right, here go my deal. Right, when the film incentives came, everybody got excited. When they left, a lot of people just wrote us off and said, "Oh, y'all fucked up. Y'all governor got rid of them film incentives." And the talk was, "What are you guys going to do now?" Because believe it or not, the film incentives, part of the idea behind them was to help stimulate our economy in a different way. Because when you think about Detroit, for the most part, you think, okay, Michigan is a union state, but really you think about the big three, and outside of that, all right, you get what I'm saying? And just in terms of our GDP.
Yeah.
So the film incentives were supposed to help usher in a totally new industry. Yeah. All right. When they left, motherfuckers, we don't know what we gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what we did. We do as Detroiters do because we resilient.
Say it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Say it.
And we ain't wait for no motherfuckers to bring. We
there
did
you
not
go.
wait for the film incentives to come back.
Yeah.
We cranked that shit up and started getting to it.
We're creative.
So to me, I think it's okay to say that shit because we didn't wait for shit.
The Mecca comment.
We didn't.
As the youngsters would say,
man, we did what Detroiters do.
We
you get
do.
What I'm saying?
We hustle.
We just started going
Detroit
at
hustles
it.
harder.
Yeah, absolutely.
All I was gonna say is talk that shit. Give it to them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see it. So there's a premiere just about every weekend. Yeah. The actors and actresses are working hard. The filmmakers, and so I tell people, if you don't get a role, if you have a role, you lose a role. There's another bus coming.
Yeah.
There's tons of opportunities to come, our way. So,
and if not, create them.
Exactly.
There you go. That's the whole point of this shit.
Yeah.
If you that person that hasn't been getting that role that you wanted, man, listen, study your craft. Ask some motherfucker, can you go on set? Hey, show up and work for free.
Yeah.
When I first started this shit, I wanted to be a director, and what I did, I started asking people. I said, hey, listen, I'll come direct your show. You ain't got to pay me.
Yep.
Real talk. I said,
Building
let me get it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how I had to get there to be there.
Don was
I'm
doing
gonna
it
be
all.
like, shit, what's up? What we doing?
Yeah.
And I want to get there. I want to learn. I want to see what other people are doing. All right. I wanted to be a part of what we now have created and shit. We've been doing it for quite some time now.
I'm gonna tell you my peeve.
So yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
My peeve is anytime we get something, we talk down to ourselves. For example, right now, one of the popular platforms that we use is Tubi. So we're gonna say that's a Tubi movie. That's a Tubi actor. It's like, wait a second. This is an independent movement.
There you go.
A Detroit movie.
Yeah.
But
You ever hear somebody say that? Oh, that's a Netflix actor.
Yeah,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
never.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a Prime.
Yeah. And they be the main people watching.
We shoot
YouTube.
ourselves, and we downplay like a Tubi movie as if it's a disc, but it's a avenue right now, and we have our own collective.
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this: what I don't like about Tubi, I'm gonna say this boldly.
Hold on. One second. Hold that thought. We got a call.
We got a call?
Yeah.
Okay,
Welcome to the GAMG, the Big Flex.
Yeah.
Who's calling?
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though? Who's calling in?
What's up, Q? Oh,
I know who this
you kick
is.
my ass. You kick my ass in the gym every day. Now you
Oh,
That's Drew. What that?
no. That's King, my brother.
King,
what up, though,
what?
King?
What's poppin'?
He talking about, yeah, what up? Hey, man, hey, look, he been putting in that work and shit. That's why I ain't see his ass at the gym today.
What's up, Red?
Yeah.
Man,
So I'm his boss in that movie.
Huh?
I'm
Oh,
his
yeah,
boss.
he's boss. Oh,
I'm
shit.
his boss's boss.
What's up? What up, though, King? What's going on with you?
Man, I just got tapped in. I seen that was on there. I said, let me go holler at my people.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What's good? What's good, man?
What's up, Don? What's up, man? What's the deal?
Sheesh. Keeping it moving, man.
So I just told him, man, hey, yo, look, y'all got to keep on talking y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? This is the movie mecca. Fuck that.
So let me just love on you a second, King. I'm just so proud of you because King is just one of those silent threats, right? He's in everything. He's an acting coach. He's beginning to produce his own stuff, and I'm just so proud of you. I'm so glad you called in.
Yeah, salute, brother.
Appreciate it.
We're like siblings too, by the way. I
All
don't
right.
Man, I was just jumping on here real quick. I'll see you in the morning, Q.
All right, man. I'll see you in the morning, man.
Peace.
Me too.
All
right,
I'm
bro.
coming too. Don, you coming?
Yeah,
Peace,
y'all all
man.
got to come on in from there.
Right.
We're gonna put it on you.
Yeah, that was cool. So let me tell you what my beef with Tubi is. I'm bold with saying this. Is that when you go to Tubi's app, like if you go to Tubi's Instagram, as popular as we are, you don't see us represented there.
They got bought out, Cat. Come on now. You got to understand it's a business, right?
No, I don't want to understand.
I know,
Yeah.
but
I don't want to.
just hear me, right?
I get
because
it.
you already know
you
what's
know,
going on.
who they got. You know who they got bought out by? A big boy. And let me tell you what a big boy always try to do. They gonna find a way to move the target.
Yeah.
They do this shit all the time.
But there's an opportunity. Detroit
is.
husles harder.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then what I'm saying is, I don't give a, what I'm getting at is,
We need a
you
Motown
can
ad.
keep moving the target all you want. We're gonna keep it moving.
Right.
Don't
exactly.
think we not.
Exactly. And
Because
so
that's exactly what they did when they
That's
saw
my
that.
point.
You
That's my
gotta
point.
realize they saw that. Oh shit!
yeah.
It's a threat.
yeah.
We gotta switch some shit up around here.
Yeah.
They do this shit all the time. Look, YouTube then did it. You didn't see Instagram do it with
Yeah.
the payouts
Yeah.
in terms of once they start seeing people monetize. I tell everybody, listen
Amazon.
to me, right? If you have these influencers that talk about how Instagram is free advertisement, but yet there's an actual service that they actually charge, you don't think they controlling this?
Yeah.
All right. They got their hand in it a lot more than what we give them credit for.
Absolutely.
And
They are
we gotta
snapping out there.
understand this.
They snapping
Absolutely.
for you, Don.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good.
They snapping for you.
We gonna, like you said, Detroit, we gonna keep it moving regardless.
We
So-
hustle hard.
So let me ask you, like, what is your ultimate goal? Say as an actress, you know.
I don't have a destination. For me, I enjoy the journey. I love.
It's an actress talking, y'all. No,
Yeah.
listen.
No, that's real shit.
I gotta applaud you for this, and I
Yeah,
just
no,
want to
that's
say
real
one
shit.
thing.
Thank you.
I saw Deion Shepard was being interviewed on what's my man name? Kid Vicious or Kid L. He be interviewing a lot of cats from Detroit. Sorry, bro, if I'm fucking your name up right now, but I know, shout out to you. I see you interview a lot of cats, but you asked a question on the show about is there any real money being made in to be acting, and man, I wanted to call in and just let you know so bad, like, hey, bro, listen to me, right? Like you just said, we gotta learn ways to encourage and build one another up. You know what I'm saying? That's not the question that you ask an aspiring artist or anybody for that matter, a business owner. Hey, you know what I seen you doing? You know, you starting this business, selling your lemonade. You know, out the trunk. Is there any money in that?
Yeah, in your little stand.
Are you doing anything with that? What the, like, bro? And again, no, this is no disrespect to you, but hear me when I say I love what you said, because what people don't understand about acting, it's a privilege. Yeah, all right? It's like driving.
Yeah. So it comes from mine comes from a place of passion. I don't do it for money. Of course, I want to make money in everything I do.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm investing in films now, but I do it from a place of passion. I want to enjoy it. If I'm not enjoying it, I tap out.
Yeah, okay.
I tap out. So I don't do it for popularity. I'm mature. I don't really care about being viral or popular, or never would want to be a celebrity like that. I like my privacy. But I do it from a place of enjoyment. I like honoring the characters. I like telling the stories. I like studying. I did an autism film. I played a blind woman.
Oh, wow.
I played the drug addict. And it wasn't crack.
Yeah, my bad. I thought it was crack. My bad.
She said it was
my
insulin.
Baby daddy would.
Yeah.
So it comes from a place of passion of being able to tell stories and honor people. Detroit had, independent filmmaking in general, we have a voice right now. We get to tell our stories. I really want to do a chess from our perspective, right? Which is key.
Yeah.
Which is key, because we look at a lot of these movies that are, or just history in general,
they're
that
not
we
written
are
by
not,
us at all.
That we are not in it.
Yeah. All right. So before we go, because this show then flew past, y'all, we got like a couple of minutes left. I want to make sure that you are able to give out any information far as like any movies, upcoming movies that you're in, how people can follow you.
Yeah, we did. That's right.
How people can follow you, how people can support you, and everything that you do.
Okay, so first with chess, you can find me at DetroitThinkers.com or DetroitChess.com. For my Instagram, it's cat.is.magical. That's the same also for TikTok.
Okay.
And then on my Instagram page, I have a link tree that lists all of my movies. Okay. So it's just people ask me, what are you in? I was like, go there. So the link is there. I update that as they are released. And I'm just excited. I'm always here to network.
Okay.
And I'm a master networker. I love bridging people and opportunities.
Okay.
So check me out.
All
Stay
right,
in touch, y'all.
All right, y'all. So, hey, give it up for our guest, Liz.
Give me some dances, guys.
Talented, multi-talented.
Ballroom dancing.
The great, CJ Martinez, y'all. So this is going to conclude, episode 39 of the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast, y'all. Anything you want to go ahead and plug in, Don, before we get out of here?
The only thing I want to plug in, man, is let's come together, man, and make sure that we praying for peace and we keeping, all of the people around the world that are going through some suffering right now. Let's just make sure that we keep them in our heart during this time right now, because we living in some wild shit right now. And this is who would have ever thought that this war is starting to really show a lot of division.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we live in America, and being a melanated person in America, we saw a lot of this shit, but we starting to see a division on a more political scale now.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? And so definitely, I just want to say, pray for peace right now, because the shit is bigger than us. It's we all are of one mind and consciousness, and a lot of people don't believe that. So when we start seeing these different things go on around the world, it really speaks to the conscious of the collective. And I think that's something to keep in mind.
All right, y'all. We definitely going to go ahead and make sure you pray for peace, and also keep flexing, my friends. And we will see y'all next week, 9 o'clock every Monday night, y'all. Peace, y'all.
You ain't playing.